Hi!
Hello, and we're live again for another edition of Talking Books and Shit with Danny and
Johanna!
Tell us, Johanna, what do we have for the wonderful audiences at home right now today?
Okay, so we're gonna talk about...
East of Eden. This my title's legible. This is why my book is better. I bought it for less than $2. It was $2.
It's the same exact book. It can't be better.
It's way better.
You don't judge books based on their cover, babe.
This is what I don't know.
He's
like
shallow. Don't listen to him.
There's just something about yellow pages that I like on like really old dingy books. Like I wouldn't like this for a Harry Potter book, but it just seems to fit with just a book based in the
Selena's Valley.
Selena's Valley. No, but what was it? The Depression. It wasn't the Depression yet. It was
but it was in like California.
Back when they were hunting Indians. My American history sucks, so don't.
We're Canadians, so if that explains anything.
Yeah, anyways, this is by John Steinbeck here. Oh, I should have pointed. I'm trying to point based on the screen. Whatever.
This is bigger.
This is one of my favorite authors of all time. I made her read it.
Really?
Yeah. I've read a bunch of his other stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought this was the only book you've ever finished by him.
No. I've read The Pearl. I've read The Red Pony. I've read Of Mice and Men. This is probably one of the bigger books I finished by him. Took me a few tries. Like usually I'd borrow from the library, not finish it, and then I've only read it halfway. But bought it for $2, cheaper than my overdue fees, so pretty happy about that. First off, let's talk to them. What's this book about?
God, it's about everything. Well, I guess the main characters. Okay, I'll do main characters.
New main characters? Okay.
Yeah, so it kind of follows the Trask family, and yeah.
And the Hamilton family.
Yeah, so kind of the story's kind of about the two families, like as things. I don't know how to describe it. Like things happen to them both.
It's a huge book. It's about families. It's about people. It's about human nature.
It spans like 2-3 generations.
Yeah.
So it's basically just about their lives.
Yeah. Okay, let's start off with
I'm not making it sound very compelling.
Who the fuck was their dad? Who the fuck was their dad? Was it Charles? It wasn't Charles. Who was the
Adam Trask.
Adam Trask's dad. Adam Trask's dad.
So it starts off with Adam, like.
No, who's their dad? Who's their dad?
Oh,
this is a shit show right now. It's been a while. We've been procrastinating on this. Not Samuel Hamilton.
I don't think Cyrus Trask.
Cyrus Trask, that's his fucking name. Okay, there's this old fuck who has two sons, Adam and Charles, and he loves Adam. Doesn't really like Charles, and it kills Charles on the inside. And so much so that Charles tries to murder Adam because he was really jealous of him. And thing is, Adam doesn't even really love his dad. That's the sad part, you know?
Yeah.
He doesn't even really love his dad. Anyways, this is just gonna be full of spoilers. His dad reads a lot of books and writes a lot of like fan fiction about how he was there and ends up believing it, and then the military ends up hiring him as some military expert. I mean, he was in the war, but he got shot in the leg and that was done. He was there for like 3 months, but then he made it like, no, I was there, and like the president was sending me mail, and I was talking to all these higher ups. But eventually, he fakes it till he makes it, right? And yeah, he wants to push his boys to join the military, and one of them stays behind on a farm. And this is about like how I guess. Good people can kind of like you know what? I don't even know what I'm talking about. You do some talking. I got my thoughts.
Well, okay. The biggest thing I heard about this book before I started it was that it was supposed to be a retelling of Abel and Cain from the Bible. So Adam and Charles was kind of.
You're smart. Keep going.
So
Keep going.
Abel and Cain. Oh no, sorry. Adam and Charles are supposed to be
like Cain and Abel.
Yeah, like A and C and stuff, and it carries on. Like it's supposed to happen again when Adam has two sons named what's his name?
Cal and Aaron.
Yeah, Cal and Aaron. So
yeah, it's like one person's trying so hard to please their dad always, and the other one doesn't do jack shit and gets all the love, and the other one's just all bitter up on the inside and all that.
So I guess, like, at the end, you could say that the book is kind of about the relationships that sons have with their dads, sort of thing.
Yeah, I guess, like, God was, like, a father figure in the Bible. I don't know the Bible that well.
Well, like, the way they told it in the Bible was that it was kind of, like, really, like, black and white. Like, Cain was really bad, and because he's evil, he kills Abel, and Abel is supposedly really shiny.
But you know what, okay, from what I know, disclaimer, I only know shit from about the Bible from what atheists make fun of it for. That's all I know. And I read the Brick Testament, which is a retelling of the Old Testament in Lego picture form. I'll show you that later.
Okay.
Anyways, okay, Cain gives God awesome bounty, like just like I got you sheep,
he was
I
a
got
farmer,
you.
so he gave him like vegetables and stuff.
And Abel gave Abel was the one that gave shitty vegetables, wasn't he?
No, Abel was
what did Abel give?
A shepherd, so he gave him a lamb.
No, Cain gave the lamb, didn't he? Cain was the one that I got you the lamb, and I got you like the meat and like a lamb is so much better than vegetables, right? And that's why Cain was like so pissed off.
No, that's why Cain was pissed off, because Abel gave the lamb, and God was like, oh, the lamb is way better. So Abel was the one that like but Cain was kind of like, oh, but these are my vegetables and blah 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. You can tell God blah 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 blah.
So he gets jealous and kills. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Anyways. In this, Charles never directly kills his brother, but he indirectly does it. What happens is, there's this character in the book called Kathy Ames, also known as Catherine. She's got a lot of names. Catherine Ames is her original last name. But she is a complete fucking psychopath lunatic. Okay, I love her. She's a crazy evil character, right? And basically, she gets the shit kicked out of her, beaten half to death, and Adam happens to find her, and nurses her back to health and falls in love with her. But Charles is like, I see you through, you evil fucking bitch, right? But bangs her anyways. He bangs her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
that wasn't a very good choice.
No, it was not. But I guess that's indirectly killing his brother, right? Because it made him dead on the inside in the end. Because this psychopath bitch is just like after money and shit. And basically the two brothers inherited a fuck ton of money from their dad, who became like this military celebrity from writing fan fiction and lying. But yeah, she shoots him in the fucking shoulder. That was the most intense, heart-pounding moment of this book for me. It happens about partway through the book.
Way spoilers.
Yeah.
Way spoilers.
She basically gives birth to two kids. One of them is likely to be Charles's, and the other one is actually Adam's.
Oh, I didn't...
You didn't notice that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he was dark like Charles. Cal was dark like Charles was.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? It's fucked up.
You
didn't even notice that?
I do remember that part, but like I thought it was like because of like genes and stuff. Anyway.
No, it was even like I remember Adam like freaks out a little bit because he's looking at his son and he sees his brother's face. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" Yeah. Anyways,
that stank.
Yeah, that bitch. I loved her though. I love reading about her. Like,
I like to hate her.
So
she was a good villain.
Yeah, she pops out two kids and then gets the fuck out. And then Adam's like, no, where are you going? And she just shoots this motherfucker in the shoulder.
Everything she does, like, is just kind of... She doesn't care. She gives no shits. She just...
Oh, yeah. She, goes into a whorehouse, starts whoring, and eventually runs the joint.
She befriends the madame. Oh, no, I died. she befriends the madame, kind of basically becomes like a daughter to her.
Yeah.
And then kills her.
Yeah, she plays on people's emotions and stuff like that, right? And then there's another family, the Hamiltons. Good fucking people. Good, honest, wholesome people that never really get anywhere for the most part. It's just like my favorite character in this whole book is I think it's Sam Hamilton. Mm-hmm. Sam Hamilton. He is
Why
the father figure of the Hamilton family. Let's introduce him first. He has a wife, Liza, who's a bit of an unfunny bitch. Very religious, doesn't like people drinking and all that.
I liked her. She grew on me.
You know what? She was a hardy woman. She did a lot for her family. I liked her too.
She's kind of like Rosa from. She reminded me a little bit of Rosa.
Rosa
from
Huberman, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Like she was kind of like she takes everything too seriously, but she has a good heart.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. The contrast is, I guess, like Sam is like a guy who has like so little material possessions, he can barely afford to feed his family and all that. But smart man and like super kind, helps people and all that. Very always gets ripped off with his inventions and stuff like that. He's like that kind of like a tinker. He's a tinkerer.
Yeah.
Right? And but Adam does fuck all, and he's rich as fuck and has like the best plot of land in the whole valley and shit like that, just because his father was a hustler,
How many times can you say fuck in one video?
What am I doing there? Shit. Alright.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Alright. That's how I talk when I'm excited, babe. You should know.
Okay.
You should know that. Okay, what do you think of Sam?
I thought he was kind of like the father figure of the entire novel. Like, he was like the patriarch sort of character.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked him.
I love Sam. I love the part where, like, okay, Adam is, like, just so depressed because his wife shoots him in the fucking shoulder. Sorry. And,
You know this.
he didn't even name his two kids. He's got like these two little baby boys that they've got a Chinese cook.
Lee.
Yeah,
oh,
Lee.
God, I love Lee.
There's Lee, this Chinese guy. When I was like first skimming through the pages, I saw like this like just pidgin English, like
very racist.
I go King City Saturday, come back maybe 12 night, find Missy task on floor. Like that shit, right? And I thought, who the fuck is this guy? Right? And you read more and you're like, oh, okay, he's American. He's faking it because no one takes him seriously unless he does that. So he's got like.
But he's actually really intelligent.
Yeah, he smokes opium and reads books and like he's a stereotype for sure in a lot of ways, but also in a lot of other ways. I think he's a pretty.
Well, I think at the time this was written, like the stereotype of Chinese people was different.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't talk with that accent the whole time. Like when people really get to know him, and then he just drops the accent. It's like, hey, this is how I really talk.
Yeah. I think he discusses it about like why he does that. Like he says he talks the way he does, like with that accent, because people expect it of him.
Otherwise, they don't take him seriously.
Yeah, I don't know. That was really interesting.
Yeah, a lot of this book is about appearances, how they can be deceiving. Like, bringing it back to Kathy, she looks like a super innocent girl. She's
supposed to be really beautiful.
Pure, pale complexion, black hair, whatever she dyes it to. Oh, excuse me. So that's some jerk chicken shawarma for all you folks back at home. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. The combined jerk chicken with shawarma. I never would have thought of that. It's amazing. Anyways, yeah. So okay, back to Sam Hamilton. Sam Hamilton beats the shit out of Adam to like literally knock some sense into him because he didn't give his boys names yet. Yeah, that was kind of weird, but actually
I loved it. I thought it was great.
That's so weird.
It's
an old man punching you in the face like, name your sons.
I thought it was great. I was cheering for him.
It was beautiful, yeah.
Well, somebody needed to knock some sense into him.
He did it. If anyone could do it, it was Sam Hamilton. Yeah.
Those are the kind of friends you need in life, okay?
Yeah. This book also talks about a lot
Shout outs to my friends.
This is what our booktube is for, huh? To do shout outs? Oh, God.
Yeah, so
it's a lot about love and loss, too. There's so much that, like... Okay, Sam Hamilton dies. I'm just gonna say, Sam Hamilton dies. But when he dies, like... You know, before he dies, you just see, like, it's an old man with, like, long, flowing gray hair on a little horse buggy carriage thing. And it's beautiful. He's, like, you know, just riding off into the starlight. Mm-hmm. But it just really broke me when his kids started noticing he was getting old. Yeah. He was getting, you know, just losing that little bit of spring in his step. You know, just talking a little slower. That was so sad. I looked at my, like, I'm just, like, looking at, like, I'm reading, and then I look at my parents, and I'm like, oh, God. Oh, God, you're next. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, let's talk to them about the next generation. So there's Aaron, and then there is Cal Trask. They're two boys. They're growing up.
They're kind of the repeat of what happened to Adam and Charles, in that one son is much more favored by the dad than the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aaron is the golden boy. He's.
Yeah. But you know what's weird? I didn't actually like Aaron all that much.
No, he was a cunt. Aaron was a cunt.
He was very self-righteous. I don't know.
Yeah, he got like super religious. He's there's this girl, Abra, that he's kind of like, I don't know. There was this some weird like I don't have a mom complex, because basically the boys have been told their mom is dead the whole time, right? Mm-hmm. So he's always like in Abra, the girl, her name is Abra's lap, like crying and like almost sucking his thumb. It was some weird Oedipus complex there going on,
She ended up being like his mom, but like also his girlfriend. Like, that was weird as hell. Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, oh, you know what part I loved? How Adam makes like horrible financial decisions, right? Mm-hmm. Like he buys like a refrigeration plant and wants to ship produce all over the country and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And it just goes bankrupt because something happened with trains and stuff, and by the time the lettuce got there, it was just like this pulp of like disgusting green goop. Mm-hmm. And so he lost a fuck ton of money, and everyone made fun of his dad because he could have just like wrote out that fortune, just, you know, don't get into any business, just wrote it out. Mm-hmm. Right? So Cal, the son that loves his dad, is just wants to make him proud and make him happy, right? So then he goes out and asks one of Sam Hamilton's kids, who actually made a fuck ton of money. He's like a notorious businessman, invested in like cars and stuff like that, and took out a loan and then just made a shit ton of money off what was it, World War I? World War One. Yeah, made a fuck ton of money off growing food in World War One. Buying beans from farmers. Yeah. And then Adam just kind of slaps him in the not physically, but it was just like, hey, you shouldn't be taking advantage of farmers like that. But it was business, you know. Yeah. It was like, you know, they bought it for a good price, and when the food prices soared, they just flipped the beans and made a good profit and wanted to make his dad proud, and didn't do anything for him. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's the thing with it being like a Cain and Abel retelling. Like, whereas in the Bible it was more like black and white. Cain is bad, Abel is good, and that's why things happened the way they did. Like in this book, it was more like you feel sorry for everybody, and like you feel like they're actual human beings instead of just like archetypes.
Yeah, there's this part in the book where Cal is just like, he's like curled up in his bed, just crying like, please God, I know I'm a bad person, but I'm trying really hard. And then I'm just like, God damn. Yeah. But like, no matter how hard he tries, his dad just doesn't fucking love him. So sad. Yeah, which is why he has to kill his brother again. Not again, but yeah, basically, he finds out the mom's a whore. Finds out the mom's a whore, sees her right through her bullshit, and he knows how Aaron wants a mom so bad. It's like, hey, guess who I found, right? And he shows him, and it kills him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he just like left college. He was in college, nice and cushy before, and joins the army, and then dies, and just dies. Did he die? I think he died.
I don't think they got to that.
No,
it was implied. It was implied that he died.
He got a letter. He died. They got a letter. Yeah. He died, and then fucking Adam just gets a stroke.
Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah. Mm-hmm. I remember now. The ending was just like a big whirl to me.
Yeah.
It was very good though. It was really satisfying. The ending. God, my heart really hurt at the end. My heart hurt the entire time I was reading this.
Yeah.
But at the end, oh God.
Yeah. Oh, tell them about Timshel.
I think so this is kind of like the theme of this is kind of the theme of the whole book where Timshel. What was Timshel mean again?
Timshel is man's ability to always choose. It's choice is what makes a man.
Yeah. So basically, the point of the novel is that you're made of like Cal and Aaron, like they're made of good, which is Adam, and bad, which is Kathy. Like they're both made of good and bad, but what makes them is kind of their own decisions and not like how they're made. You know, so that's kind of like the whole
or like
theme
how
of the book.
Cal recognizes the evil that he has in him. He knows he's manipulative and all that, but he's always, not always, but he does his best to do good, and sometimes he caves in and shit like that. But yeah. Do you think his dad forgave him in the end?
I think he did.
You think he did?
I think he did. Yeah. It was beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, and then Cal and Abra start dating, so there's that.
I thought that was icky. I'm sorry. I thought that was really icky. Like, why would you take your brother's second servings? Like, I don't know.
Second servings? Oh, no.
Second servings, sloppy seconds. I don't know what it's called.
Aaron was a virgin, first of all.
Yeah, but I thought that was
really
icky.
But even so, it's like, you know, she doesn't like him, she likes him, so, you know, it's another dude.
It's still icky. Bleh. Because, I mean, no, because while she was...
That's sexism.
No, it's like that for everything, because if you're dating somebody, their sibling is practically... Well, they're not your sibling, but... Like, you know what I mean? Like... No,
you're a hero if you're a guy and you bang, like, 3 sisters. That's like a hat trick.
No, you're not a hero. You're icky. You think he's a hero. I still think he's icky.
No, it's you get mad props.
Not from me.
From people. I don't know, because... Well, okay, maybe you're not sexist, then you just think it's icky across the board, but...
Yeah, I do. That's disgusting. Yeah. Same deal with best friends and just... No.
Anyways, this has been a long one, 23 minutes and counting. Okay, let's wrap it up. Read this book. This is one of my all-time favorites. I don't do it justice with this nonsensical rambling here with Johanna.
We're not very good at this.
We're shit. When who's gonna watch a 25-minute video on this? But no, the writing is beautiful. Let's. I wanna.
If you're still here and watching,
congratulations.
And you don't mind our spoilers, then read this book. It's very, very good, and it's very pretty.
I like this. This reminds me of Clint Eastwood.
They're pretty. So if you're shallow like me and covers matter, they're very pretty covers.
Yeah. Okay, how would you rate this book out of 10? Or how many stars were we doing last time? 5? Oh, yeah, 5 stars.
5.
5 out of 5. 5 out of 5.
It was great.
Yeah. Favorite character?
I'll reread it again. I liked so many. I really liked Lee.
Lee?
Yeah, I really liked Lee. He was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Sam Hamilton.
I liked Cal a lot too, but I don't know. I liked everyone.
Yeah.
I liked everyone.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna read this again.
Really?
At some point in my life.
It's a long one. This was like
in a few years.
700 pages almost.
Yeah.
That's why this book tube was so long, but worth it. The writing's very beautiful. You won't regret it. This is why John Steinbeck is one of the
Greatest
American authors.
novelists.
He's so American. Like, there's just so much America in this. Yeah. All right, guys. 25 minutes now. Thank you very much. Signing out.
Bye.